2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to TPC Deer Run. It's moving day here at the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. 17 under par is the current score to beat as we get underway here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
And he's safely on the green. 18 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Ooh. This is a par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Currently 14 under for the event. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
This is his second shot.
Strong play, going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Started that way outside the line. Ooh. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Well holed. Let's move on. He's currently sharing 8th position. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a 24-foot putt.
Looking pretty good.
Good speed too. Go dear, home. Oh, no. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 15 under par for the event. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. He's 2 shots back. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 5th.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one looks like it's breaking hard to the right.
Oh, that's a good line. This one's got some momentum to it. Yes, what a putt. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Standing over his second shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Putting for par. He finds himself tied for 6th. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This now for a share of the lead. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. On the tee now with the par 4 eighth.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
Looking for another birdie here.
But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And this putt should go left to right here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Handy effort, that one. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
That looked a little wayward. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here on the 10th hole. He's hit that one cleanly. That should get a long way up the fairway. From about 100 yards. Just 3 back from the leader. Good shot there, Beamer. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Oh, that's good grit there.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well, that's a handy shot. He's setting up for his second shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt for a spot in the top 5. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Not a bad line, this. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
That's out to the right for sure. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Gee, it's got some good speed about it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Well, that'll work there. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Playing this shot from the sand. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left for the putter. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, watch this one break. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Okay, let's head to the next. He's currently sharing 10th place on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4, 15th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
That away, come on.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? Now 5 strokes behind. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Opting for the 9-iron. Uh-oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This next putt is for bogey. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Tracking.
Looking to knock it in. Oh, you rotten thing.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Nicely done. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt, it's a 45-foot putt.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Nice shot, Dash. That should find the surface. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And this putt to move into the top 5. His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
They are going to need a low one, but they are certainly capable of it. Let's see if they can get it done.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. A champion will be crowned as we get ready to bring you all the final round coverage of the John Deere Classic. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. We're following our featured player who's currently inside the top 30. Let's see how far up the leaderboard he can climb today. We're going down to the first hole now. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's a good-looking shot there. This is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Three feet to go here to the hole. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Time to tee off at the second.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Oh, everyone loves the stinger. Look at that thing just fly through the air. Well played, mate.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Has it got enough pace?
Yahtzee!
Moments like that deserve another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
He's currently tied for 8th. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Now 21 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Second shot here on the 4th. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this putt to move into the top 5. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. To par 4, the 5th hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Penny, what does his lie look like down there?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Coming out of the rough, I think this one's going to be short.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And he's down there. You got a read?
A slight break to the right here.
This one's dialed in. Good putt, that.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
This is his second shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Good shot there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
This one looks like it's going right. Yeah, he's a smart player, this one. Using that land to his advantage. Clever shot. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, he's got to be grateful about that. Just barely avoiding the bunker. And now we'll have a putt at it. 7 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4. That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 9th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad play, that one. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet to the hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. And this one is for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. We've arrived at the 10th hole, a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
That was absolutely murdered. And that's the line, the sand. And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He's going along quite nicely in second place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That's straight into the trees. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
it's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
And yeah, I don't think that's enough from the rough.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
The wind's starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Found the green side rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for bogey here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that one's ricocheted right off the tree. Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. Always a challenging approach to an elevated green. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looks like he's got about 25 feet to the cup.
This is buckets. Oh, that's a great play there.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Outstanding shot, high quality. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And he finds himself in a tie for third. And the player steps up to this short par 4.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That'll work there. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Not a bad line, this one. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Yeah, right-hand side of the green.
This now, his 3rd shot. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. And he needs this to save par. And another one drops. Now 25 under par with just a few holes remaining. He finds himself with a share of second place. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going in? This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Nicely holed, and for par. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Good looking shot, this. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a putt. As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this to shoot 61. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. And trying to finish off his round with a par. And just kicking in the final putt of the day. Well, Henny, our featured player did well out there this week. They didn't get the win, but they did manage to beat their rival in Brooke Henderson, which is a feat in itself.
It is a huge feat, Luke, because Canadian phenom Brooke Henderson is just that, a phenom, a winning machine. And now this player has proved that they are too.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.